Sicilian women are notoriously formidable, so the male-dominated local textile industry had better watch out. These ladies are the force behind La Coppola Storta, which translates as the sideways cap. They've taken a traditional Sicilian accessory and turned it into high fashion.
It was a man cap, only in black, brown and blue, and we realized it in more than 300 colors, and we proposed to women to start wearing it.
It's long been an iconic look, largely thanks to Robert De Niro, who sported a flat cap in The Godfather. These days, brands such as Stetson still play with its gangster connotations. But it's also been claimed by the fashion mainstream, thanks to labels like G-Star and Burberry. It's been worn by Brad Pitt, George Clooney, and Madonna. It's now a style staple all over the world, and it's become trendy again in Palermo, the capital of Sicily. Here, the Coppola was traditional headgear for centuries. The La Coppola Storta store is located in central Palermo, and its customers now include young, trendy men and women. That's largely thanks to Tindara Agnello. Her designs range from floral patterns to checked and striped.
We want to save the classic model of Coppola, typical Sicilian hats, but changing the style, the fabric, the material, using embroidery, many different fabric, unique piece, tapestry, and changing the style. We make a little revolution.
And they've done so by revamping the image of a hat that people have been associating with mafiosi since the 1930s. The hats sold by La Coppola Storta are made in a workshop that's located in a former mafia stronghold, half an hour's drive from Palermo. Tindara's father, Guido Agnello, was a pioneer of sorts, who believed that the flat cap no longer deserved its negative image.
You could no longer wear the Coppola with pride. It wasn't the traditional local look it used to be. It was no longer made and sold much in Sicily anymore. If you saw a Sicilian in a Coppola, then you knew he was a mafioso. The Coppola was a symbol of the mafia. We've given it a new image.
Production began in 1994. The process was divided into stages, carried out by local seamstresses such as Pina Ciulla, who began learning her craft at the age of 13. The company made it part of its mission to bring jobs to depressed regions where the mafia had long held sway.
I didn't have any experience in industrial production because there never used to be any work like this in the region before La Coppola Storta moved here. The company opened up a new world to me, a world I'd never known.
Production is still done by hand. Once the pattern has been cut, the separate pieces are sewn together, with each stitch carefully checked. Some of the work is done by seamstresses who work from home. The last step involves ironing the cap and attaching the signature button. The caps cost between 60 and 250 euros.
Today, the Coppola is a symbol of liberation, an emblem of a new Sicily that's changing and can be proud of its culture and history.
And this is what the face of that new Sicily looks like.